welcome to my channel. Welcome home. And today we're going to be talking about this subscription box that I get or have been getting for the last 2 months called Lunarly. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but basically it's a new moon subscription box, okay? Now, I am pagan myself, and when you start on your path, which is what it's called, your path, you tend to focus mostly on the full moon, which is what's happening tonight. It's the pink moon or pink full moon supposed to happen tonight. Actually, it's going to be a super moon tonight too, which is kind of cool. I'm going to try to go out after this and see it because there's certain timings for that. But anyways, this box predominantly focuses on the new moon. This box I've gotten for 2 months so far. So I've actually had the ability to get the candle and the plant. So that's why I kind of waited to do this video, because I wanted 2 boxes to show you guys as a review. And also I did get their notebook. So when you first sign up for Lunarly and get your first box, it is $4.99 or $49.95 or something like that a month, which that's the only thing price-wise I kind of struggle with that come with it. All right, so this you get, and it's an intention setting journal. So the journal starts with a new moon section, and yes, I'm showing you the middle of it because I did start writing in it and start putting things in there. So it starts with the new moon section, then you get to your first quarter moon, your full moon, third quarter moon, and then finally again the new moon. So this journal does help you really kind of keep track of what it is you're actually trying to set your intentions for, all right? And again, going on that pagan-esque thing here, that's really what magic is setting intentions. You're basically saying, I want to do this, and I'm having the universe help me do it. So when you're setting intentions, that you're basically doing magic. Heck, you cooking with the intent of making someone feel better by making chicken soup is setting an intention. It's magic, okay? You can do magic in your everyday life. And that's why I kind of was drawn to this box. Okay, now this is a box I actually heard about when I was in college. I could never. So you get this notebook with your first setup, which I really like the notebook. It feels nice. It's not suede, but whatever they use, like, I don't even think it's real leather. It's probably like pleather or something, but it feels nice. And I like the little emblem that they have there. So that's what you get with your first box. And again, each box is different. Now, in the box, it comes in a very nicely packaged box and everything else. And the first thing you'll notice is it comes with these cards. Okay, so this was from this box over here. So this was the sap moon. Okay, and it gives you this really nice imagery that's kind of tarot card-like, which that's kind of why I like it. On the back, it tells you which moon it is. And again, it's always starting with the new moon, because the new moon is all about renewal and growth. Full moon is all about execution, you could say. And the first quarter and the last quarter are all about kind of helping that along, like reminding you, hey, you got this thing that you want to do, right? So it tells you what moon phase you're in. It tells you when those phases are. So if you're the kind of person who's not already paying attention to it, maybe you don't have something that helps you keep track. I have an agenda that helps me keep track, but maybe you don't. This already has it on there. And then it gives you this little description. So for this one, it says, sap moon, as sap begins to flow from the maple trees in the forest. This moon was named for the unfolding of the world beginning to melt and move. What can you feel spring forth within you? So it's already saying why the moon's called that, which I really like, because some people get confused why things are called things. So, and then it gives you that's all, folks. And then it gives you a intention that you can kind of use to help inspire you. And for this one, it says, I cherish the love that exists outside of my heart. I feel my heart overflowing with warmth, kindness, and love. All right, so this one was all about love. I'm guessing because it started in February. Okay, so this was from February 23rd to March 16th. Okay, that's when this sap moon was. And I'm pretty sure that's what it was about, was the whole fact that it's February. That's when I started. Which is why I feel like the things that they had here were very fitting, if that's what they were going for. Now, so in the first box, you get this candle, and you can kind of tell in this candle, I've definitely burnt a lot of it. When I first got it, it was all the way up to here. It was all the way up to the top. This candle, I've burnt quite a bit. Again, this is 2 months going on now. Every time I started my intention journaling in here, I have started burning the candle. And sometimes I would burn it all night, okay? So this candle is a Leche Silk Tree Blossom Bamboo hand-poured candle for intention setting, 60-hour burn time. To be honest with you, it definitely, I feel like, has lasted over 60 hours, and it's not even finished yet. So, because again, I've burnt it overnight before, and the reason for that is because I really wanted to set my intention, as it were. With that said, this candle right here, the only downside to this candle, and it's probably because I've been very spoiled with party light, ever since my stepmom has come into the scenario, she kind of brought this like party light lady with her, and we do party light parties, which is a candle company. And those candles, there's no smoke. There's no residue of smoke. There's nothing. I can burn those candles. My grandmother doesn't cough her full head off because my grandmother has asthma. If the candle has smoke, she cannot be in the same room as that candle. And it's not the smells that set her off. It's the smokes. Unless the smell is cologne in nature, then it does still set her off. But it's the smoke. So this candle is, it's kind of maybe hard to see from all the way over there. But you can see it on my knuckles actually from when I lit the candle. There's smoke coming off of it. So that's the only thing I don't like about these candles is they are soy candles. So they're soy candles, which is fine. I don't mind soy candles. I am perfectly okay with soy candles and vegetable-based candles. But whatever they're doing in this, it's smoking a lot. So whatever their added ingredient is, I don't know what. But the smell is amazing. The burn is amazing. But I do like the blackout version of the candle. The fact that it says Lunarly, it tells you what it does. I wish there was like a little like symbol on the other side. Maybe something that goes like this. Once the candle has burnt all the way through, I reuse these kind of containers for other things. So I might myself ask my cousin who has a Cricut to print me out something so I can actually use it for that. But that is the candle that came with the first box. Every box comes with either a candle or a plant. Okay, right off the bat. So again, this is the first box. It came with the candle. It also comes with a stone. So every box comes with a stone. And this stone is Smoky Quartz. And I like quartz. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a big fan of the quality of this one, but I still like it. I have a rock issue. Just a minor rock issue. Just a minor one. Little bitty one. Okay. But yeah, so this is a Smoky Quartz. It's still nice. It feels nice. It gives off really good vibes. So, and it comes with a little baggie to put them in. So you got the quartz, the baggie, and again, the rock and either a candle or a plant comes with every subscription. So these are normal for that subscription. Then you have the added stuff. So for the first month, one of the things that came with it was a Himalayan massage ball. So this Himalayan massage ball I got, and oh my God. So I personally like Himalayan salt. I have Himalayan rock lamps in 2 rooms of my house. I personally feel like they help purify and cleanse, but that's me. Some people don't think it does. When I'm cleansing my house, I will use Himalayan rock salt, like what you get at the store for that. Now, Himalayan salt, the reason it's pink is because the clay is still in the salt. Okay, so that's why it's still pink, and it has its own natural properties that have been scientifically proven for certain things. I'm not going to really get into it in this video, but this is the massager ball that came with that first subscription box. And again, this box is mostly about self-care. So this was really nice. You do need someone else to help you use it. You can use it yourself. Me rubbing it through my hands right now actually feels good. But if you want someone to rub you with it with the back or whatever have you, it's really nice. You can heat it up or keep it cold. I personally liked it heated up. It felt really nice. And then, don't move. What also came was this Dime 100, which is the company. Dime 100 Pure Hyaluronic Acid Serum. So it's meant for your face. So it says, after cleansing face with a Dime cleanser, apply 3 to 5 drops every morning and night to face and neck area. Massage into skin for best results. Apply daily. So it's supposed to help you keep like this glow and moisturize your skin. Me personally, I have issues with acne. I've always had issues with acne. And I was really hesitant to use this because of that issue. However, it didn't bother my acne. It actually, I feel like my breakouts were actually less than even my other moisturizer I was using. So, and I use a natural moisturizer. I cannot even use, I can't even wear makeup because my makeup, the makeup, natural or normal makeup, really screws with my acne. So I can't even wear makeup. So pros and cons to having large pores, I guess. So this was really nice. It's a clear liquid. And it's kind of like, if you've ever played with aloe vera gel, that's what it kind of feels like, especially when you're applying it to your face. And this is what I also like, is it's manufactured in the US. Okay, so anything that comes from the US I really like, which is part of the reason why I did get this box. And then the other last thing that came in the box was actually a box. This has the... Max, what's the symbol again? I can't... It's there in my head, but it's not there.
I can't remember right now.
I can't remember the symbol. It's there in the back of my head. Watch, I'll remember after this. I'll remember what that symbol was. But anyways, so the lid comes off. It's got magnets on the top of the lid and right here. And the box, it didn't say what it was made out of, but I'm going to say because of the grooves and the grain and the smell, because it doesn't have a smell, is the fact that it was made out of red oak is what it looks like. So that's what I'm going to say. But it has this like little symbol on it. It's got the magnets. It's a pretty big box. So this is a type of box that I would definitely purchase on my own as well. Which when I'm looking at a subscription box, that's something I do look into. It's like, okay, because I've tried a few subscription boxes. I want to make sure they're actually stuff I would personally purchase, but I also want stuff in there, like this kind of stuff, that I necessarily wouldn't. Maybe because of the price, maybe whatever have you. But this box is really nice quality. It's a really nice box. The only thing I want to do yet with it is stain it because it's not finished. That was kind of a little annoyance to me because like I had grease or whatever on my hands the one day when I touched the lid of the box, and so it made like this grease stain. So I'm probably going to buff that out and then I'll finish the box. That was probably my only complaint with that. So everything here was my first box, and I'm going to try to move this over. Okay, and then we have the current box. So this is for this current new moon cycle. And this is the card that came with it. It's called the Pink Moon. The Pink Moon was named by North American tribes for the beginning of blossoms that spring brings. That's a tongue twister. Beginning of blossoms that spring brings. Finally, we have made it through winter. It still feels a little like winter. And the blooms are called to grow. This intention to inspire for this month is new life is sprouting within me. I am ready to flourish. So that is, again, this like tarot card looking thing. Those are what I just read on the back. It's very pretty. Again, it looks very tarot card-esque. And this month was a plant. So I'm going to dig this out. So I have this plant right here. It's a snake plant. Now, he's a little dusty. This snake plant, my FedEx guy was not very nice with this box. The snake plant doesn't have very big root systems to begin with, especially when it's this tiny. As they grow into the pot, their root systems grow bigger, but initially, very tiny, very small roots. This was not even in the pot. They packaged it fine. The fact that my FedEx guy tossed it onto my steps is what dislodged it. So I do not blame Lunarly one bit for them. But it comes in it actually comes in the pot, which is really nice. So it comes in a, woohoo, again, not great big root system. So it comes in this plastic pot, and then it's inside, again, the ceramic pot. So I figured I'd let it grow a little bit in the plastic pot before I then transplanted it into the bigger ceramic pot permanently. They give you a care sheet guide via email. They tell you like things that could go wrong with it. I've noticed a lot of people have been killing these plants. Mine's actually been growing. It could be because of my green witch tendencies. But I've never had an issue with plants growing except for rosemary. I cannot grow rosemary indoors. Outside, fine. Inside, no. My fiance didn't believe me when he bought me that rosemary tree. I'm like, I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill it. And guess what? I didn't kill it. He killed it. Because I told him he was in charge of, if he's gonna get it for me, he's in charge of taking care of it, because me and rosemary don't do so well. But this plant, the snake plants, are really easy keepers. They don't require a lot of water. And I feel like a lot of people who are getting this box, the reason they're having issues with the plants is because they're overwatering it. Lunarly, from what I can tell, from all their subscriptions, not prescriptions, their plants have been low care watered plants. Even the plants that say water regularly, they mean once a week. They don't mean every day. Any plant I've ever gotten, I water maybe twice a month. Yeah, that sounds about right. So I water every week to 2 weeks. And when I do, though, I drench the plant. Meaning, turn the faucet on, let it sit in the sink for a while, and then let it sit in the sink for a little longer, and then I take it and put it where it needs to go. That has always served me very well with plants. Because, again, plants, especially in the winter time, which is when you normally have your plants inside, your house is already cold, so they don't need as much water because the heat is not dissipating that water away from them. It's actually kind of keeping and staying in the soil. So I do really feel like a lot of reasons why people are having issues with the plants is because they're overwatering them. So, a little tangent there, but that's okay. So I got my plant. The stone that came this month was Jasper. And all the stones are in their natural state. Okay, so none of these are polished. Excuse me. So none of these stones are polished. They're very much in their natural state. And I kind of like that. This stone, I've never had Jasper in its natural state. So I really like this stone. This stone is very, very lively. And it feels lovely. It's meant for like anxiety if you're having like if you're having anxiety or if you're feeling nervous or whatever have you. And with the kind of stresses that are going on right now, this is very appropriate. The next thing that came, now this was, again, this is a self-care box. So it's going to come with a lot of things that you can use for self-care, helping you, right? And that's part of setting intentions too, is the intentions are there to help you. The one thing that came, and I did use it already, is the facial mask. It's Elixir facial mask, collagen boosting. And this is from Fusion Naturals. And this, I've used masks before. They're normally super expensive. They're either super expensive or they're super cheap. There's like no in between. So it was kind of nice getting this one. It was a sheet mask. So you peeled it off and you put it on your face and you let it sit there for 15 to 20 minutes. The ingredients, yes, they're hard to read. And that's one of the reasons why I was kind of hesitant to put it on my face. Because again, acne issues. But I put it on my face and actually I was fine. No issues whatsoever. It really, my skin felt super moisturized afterwards. It was really, really nice. So I really did actually like this mask. Again, I don't know what the price of this individual thing is, but it's nice to kind of do this every once in a while. Just help, make that skin feel better. Especially after this winter being so dry, especially in our house. It's been super dry. So this was really nice to kind of spring forward and get some new stuff going. The other thing that came with it was a spray. And this was a relaxing body mist spray. And it's called Yoga. It's from Sensuals. So it's a 100% natural vitality body mist. Is handcrafted with organic aloe and pure therapeutic essential oils for a refreshing botanical experience created to ease stress while restoring strength and energy. And so this is made in Canada. So you can apply this directly to the skin, which I thought was kind of nice. It smells very... It smells really good. It smells like lemongrass, which I'm assuming is probably one of the essential oils that's in here. Is lemongrass. Lemongrass... Maybe grapefruit. It smells really good. The final thing that came with the box was bath salts. So some people had an issue because they changed it from the eucalyptus mint, I think it was supposed to be, to lavender bergamot, which I love. Lavender bergamot. I love anything lavender wise, but I can see why some people would have had an issue with this, because I actually know of a few people who are allergic to lavender, my mother-in-law being one of them. So again, I can see why they would have an issue with it. It's All Natural Green Goo is the company. It's really nice. These bath salts were really nice. I don't have a bath to necessarily put them in, but I did put them in my foot bath thing that I had. And they were really, really nice. They smelled forever. It was really nice. They smell amazing. But yeah, so that is what I got. So this is all the stuff I have gotten. 2 months. So again, this is 2 months worth of stuff here that I'm going to bring over here. And when you're looking for a subscription box, you're always looking to make sure that you're actually getting your money's worth. And I'm going to say it's definitely worth the money. If you break down how much each of this individual stuff would cost you, if you were to go out and do it by it yourself, it's worth it in the end. You can get 6-month subscription, which makes it a heck of a lot cheaper. I'm hopefully going to be doing that next month. Maybe. It depends. But it's definitely worth it if you're one of those people who you don't necessarily take care of yourself that often. You're very much into the moon cycles. You don't necessarily have to be a pagan for that either, whatsoever. You can just be into the moon cycles because our world revolves around them. Okay, it's just a natural thing. And if you are very good, very much wanting to get into setting intentions so you can actually have goals to set to, this is great. I can't stress it enough. It's a really great box. And there are some things, like I said in previous things, that I'm like, it's not the greatest, but most of everything I've gotten so far I've really liked. There's the nitpicky stuff, but that's it. And that's about everything. Yep, that's everything. So I will see you in the next video. Adios.